Right.
Because it can't be me.
Right. No. Oh my gosh. So, oh my gosh. The way you show up for you.
Yes.
That is so good.
The way you show up for you.
That is so good.
Yeah.
And I say that because we, as women,
yeah,
we have a tendency to not show up. We show up for everybody else.
Yeah.
But not show up for ourselves.
Absolutely.
I said this year, not this year, in October, I'm starting to put a Kenya Day on the calendar.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I do Mochella every year.
I like
Absolutely. Listen,
love it.
Nobody can celebrate me more than me.
Right.
Now my husband, he's neck and neck.
Okay, yeah, he is. I'm saying
he's neck and neck.
I was like, there's more couple I've ever met in my life. I've never met, but me.
Yes. Yes. We always celebrate
225 moments where his glory shines. Yeah.
Welcome to 225 Moments with me, MNicole. I am so happy that you're here. Listen, if this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. I am so happy to have you. This is a space of empowerment and encouragement inspired from Joel 2:25, where God promises to restore years that the locust has eaten. On each episode, you'll find stories of God's restoration power, where he's taken us from loss to abundance. On today's episode, we have a special guest, and I'm so excited that she's here with us today to just share her light, because when I think of her, I think of light. Her light shines so bright, and I pray this episode gives you the same. So you got still, you talked to your husband.
Yeah.
What happened after that?
I went fast forward. I'm like, don't talk to me about children. I'm focused on my career. I don't want to do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And I just moved forward. And so before that, so I had 4 miscarriages before that, had the adoption, and then I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going, like, I'm growing, I'm moving, I'm meeting people, I'm connecting, doing, working. And so that was my period of pause.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, we talk about God's like, no, I'm going to sit you down one more time because I got you through that. And it's like, you want to do things your way.
Yeah.
And you've lost focus again.
Yeah.
And so my brother-in-law died February 2018.
Sorry.
And I got pregnant February 2018. And I miscarried again in March.
Wow.
And so it was like another blow.
Yeah.
And so that was a season where I was like, I got to sit down. And so that was like my pause, like, God, what do you have for me? Because you carry things, right? So you're carrying all this weight, all this pressure.
Yeah.
To be, at that time I was 43 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I really needed to have, I really just needed to be done with that season of my life.
Yeah.
And so my pause came. It was my second pause. I had 2 pauses. My pause came one night. I didn't feel well. And I went to take a shower, and I got out of the shower. My back is killing me and can't move. And so I got in bed and I told my husband, I was like, I need you to pray for me. I'm in pain. And he was like, what do you mean? I said, I don't feel good. And so he said, if you're in pain, you need to go to the hospital, if you're in that much pain. And I said, okay. And so we go to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I'm sorry. I got my,
no,
I'm sorry. Because it was your Kobe. So I'm sorry, fast forward. So I got pregnant a year after. And so we go to the hospital. I get in there. They rush me back. I know my husband can't come in. They do the CAT scan. And they're like, your kidney is damaged.
What?
Yes.
How?
I have fibroids that we don't talk. It's something else we don't talk about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I have them too.
Yes. And so they were pushing on my ureter.
Wow.
And so they were like, you're going to have surgery, you're going to have a stent. And so at this point, I had to make a decision.
Yeah.
Do you continue carrying on this make-believe life that you're going to be able to have these children? Right. Clearly, y'all have done everything that's not happening. And so I had to come to a place of peace where I had to have a complete hysterectomy. So that was like the final for me.
Yeah.
It was another pause.
Yeah.
And so it was really hard.
Yeah.
It was hard on me. It was hard on my husband. It was hard on marriage.
Yeah. And the hysterectomy in itself, that just, I mean, considering your position,
yeah,
it probably felt like grief.
it was grief.
You know?
It was grief because it's one thing for me. I remember going to God like, it would be one thing
Yeah.
if I had to have a hysterectomy and I'd had a child.
Yeah.
But now I got to have a hysterectomy and I don't even have any children. Like, I've literally gone through all of this.
Right.
And I still don't have any children.
Right.
So there was this emptiness. There was a sense of loss. It was a sense of grief of the life that I thought that I was supposed to have. But again, God has a greater purpose
Yes, you do.
for us.
Yes.
And so I had to sit in that. And so that moment, opening up and sharing that story, I remember how many women
Whoo.
I connected with. From like, been sitting on the fence. I'm not sure. I remember my mom, like, why are you telling all your business on Facebook? I don't even know you're busy. Well, you know what? I'm about to block. Yeah. No.
Hey, Mama, I would just call you. Since you don't want to read it, I'm going to call you.
Call you.
Yes.
I'll try to help other people. Because God has given me this assignment.
Yes, he did.
This is the assignment that he's given me.
Yeah.
And so I'm sharing it with people.
That's good.
And so it was a moment of pause. It was a moment of grief. It was a moment of just everything. But again, the way that my girlfriends showed up for me, they knew how hard it was for me. And so the way that they showed up, it was amazing.
But you know, I also believe that people show up for you with how you show up for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying, now, Dig, I didn't say the way you show up for them.
No.
I said the way you show up for you.
It's good.
You know what I mean?
So good.
Because I cannot tell you the pivotal moments for me where you try to go back and count who showed up. It was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And it wasn't because I had this laundry list of the things that I had done and it was tit for tat and you do this, I do that. It was the way I showed up for me through God, which allowed that sunshine to shine through them.
Yeah.
I'm showing up for them when I show up for me first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And in the midst of that, when you need it, it's an automatic that they got you. Is, you know, and that's when you really understand who's really in your corner.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't listen. You don't even declare friendship until,
Girl.
I can't even say that we are friends until we have been through something.
Yes.
To justify that you are who you said you are.
Yes. Because
sometimes people don't be who they say they are.
No.
You'll be surprised.
No, I'm not.
They sit up in these, especially women. Think about it. We have such this ordeal to put on makeup, earrings, lipstick, get our hair done, put on the fancy clothes, put on the fancy shoes, drive the fancy cars. And so guess what that does? It creates such a shell.
Yeah.
That it's easy to hide.
Yes.
Right? So when you meet people that the shell is the shell, but the light outshines the shell, that's when you know you mean somebody.
Yeah, yes.
You know, it's and it don't take all day to figure out when it comes to the light.
No.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Now, it will take the moment for you to walk out stuff in your life to know how they show up for you.
Yes.
Which tells you if you're really connected to them.
Yes.
It's hard for someone to be in your life and not show up for you, but they connected to you.
Yeah, it is.
Who are you connected to then?
Right.
Because it can't be me.
Right. No. Oh my gosh. So, oh my gosh. The way you show up for you.
Yes.
That is so good.
The way you show up for you.
That is so good.
Yeah.
And I say that because we as women, we have a tendency to not show up. We show up for everybody else.
Yeah.
But not show up for ourselves.
Absolutely.
I said this year, not this year, in October, I'm starting to put a Kenya Day on the calendar.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Dude, I do Mochella every year.
I like
Absolutely. Listen,
love it.
nobody could celebrate me more than me.
Right.
Now, my husband, he's neck and neck.
Okay. Yeah, he is. I'm saying.
He's neck and neck.
I was like, there's more couple I've ever met in my life. I've never met, but met.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. We always celebrating. And I could just say to you that as grateful as you was in that moment for your friends to show up, it was because of the way you showed up for you. It was in your actions. They matched them. They matched them. So that's good. That's good. So here's this pause, and you talked about the pivotal moments that God had in your life that just pulled you to sit down, hear from him, and be directed. And here you are now, right? How do you stay here?
I stay connected.
What is that?
It's a journal every morning.
Good.
I have my quiet time.
Yeah.
So they know.
Yeah.
I get up in the morning. I put on my worship music. Well, I do my coffee first. Yeah. Gotta have my coffee.
God, you give me, but I got to do this coffee.
It's coffee, and I journal. Yeah. And so journaling has been so therapeutic for me. And for me, journaling is just having my conversations with God.
Yeah.
And writing on paper. But the best part of journaling is when you go back through those journaling and what you prayed for, not just for you, but even for somebody else.
Yeah.
And to see how God has answered that prayer.
Yeah.
Girl, it is the best. And so for me, I am able to just sit and spend my time. Yeah. I spend my time. I journal, I do my devotionals, and stay connected. And so it keeps me in a place of peace. I have to start my day with him. Like some people get up, not judging, all the stuff, the hard music. I'm like, there were just seasons in my life where I pull in the driveway, music, knocking, but those were the hardest seasons of my life.
Yeah. What you was feeding yourself.
It was what I was feeding myself.
Yeah.
And so now I don't. And it's just this beautiful relationship.
Yeah.
I've got to have a beautiful relationship with my husband. I'm able to be a better friend.
Yeah, a better wife.
A better wife. I'm able to do so many things.
Yeah.
So much better.
Yeah, that's good. And having that ritual of a routine in your life listen, that's non-negotiable.
No.
Right? For me, I look at my routine, and my routine is every morning it's like a quick pause of meditation, and then I teach workout classes every morning.
I know.
6 a.m. right in your house. And it's so crazy because if you had asked me whether I was going to do this, I would have told you no. I was never a morning person. I was like, who getting up at what time? What we got to do? So I teach them, and before we get into the workout, I lead with affirmations, strong affirmations. And I got the first one from my spiritual coach, and it goes, my body operates at its highest potential. My mind is focused, and my emotions fuel my energy. That's the first one. And then we go into the second one. And the second one is, Heavenly Father, today I pray that you block problems, send blessings, show us favor, and keep us covered. Listen, I say that every day, every morning religiously. That's the routine before we start to sweat. And it's something about it. Like, it just does something to your day. And it's just, when you're done with the hard thing, because the workout is hard. We do about 160 burpees a day. It's a lot. You can start half. You can do half.
Pray on that. Okay.
Yeah. So when we finish, we always feel such a sense of relief and accomplishment at the same time. And when I go into, after that, we do worship. I get directly into a praise and worship session, and it is just good. And it's always what I need at that time.
Yeah.
Like, it could be a song that pop-ups, just sporadically. And it's like, oh my God, that was so good. And I may have never heard of the artist, but just to know that you start your day with such intentions it just sets the day.
Yeah.
And you will get to a point in your life where you start to say, at this spiritual maturity where I'm at, that's the only food that will feed me. Think about when people interrupt your flow. You can't function. You're like, wait, what did I do different today? I didn't do
Right.
this.
I didn't do this. I didn't. I even sometimes, like, if I get up early or whatever, sleep, I'm like, okay, we got to pray. Like, you call him, like, as soon as you wake up, because I'm just not going to be able to function. But you know what else happens when you create habits?
Yeah.
People respect.
Yes, they do.
Your habits and your intentions.
Yeah.
And so it's not, just in the morning. It's just in everyday life. When you create routines, like, you just become more disciplined. Then you teach people how to respect you and your habits.
Yeah.
And eventually they start to pick up those habits.
Yeah, and it's from the way you show up for you.
Yes.
You in these habits.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
So I love my in-laws. We have we have the best relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was probably 2 years ago, they came and they were at our house. Mm-hmm. My father-in-law got up in the morning and he came and so I come in, I go in our little keeping area, my routine. And so John knows my routine.
Yeah.
He got up. He was like, oh, Dad, this is Kenya's time. You have to go see. Not the.
I don't know what you.
He's like, this is her time.
Yeah.
But just that I didn't realize that he recognized that. Like, he pays attention.
Yeah, they do.
He's like, no, you have your routine.
Yeah.
And so for him to get up, because he is not a morning person at all.
Yeah.
But to respect that and then to tell us, Dad's like, yeah, no. You got to respect her routine.
John was like, hey, no, you're going to go back to bed.
Or go to another room, do something. But you're not going to be able to be in here for that. And it says a lot about just your spiritual maturity, your growth. And when people see that and it helps and encourages them.
Yeah. You know, I got to ask this because when you have such a people tend to envy or jealousy or hatred with not necessarily you, but it's really your light that they hate. You know what I mean? Tell me, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with people? Because I know you'd have had some haters. I know you can't walk around here with this kind of light and people don't like it.
I'll be honest with you. I think that I honestly just walk with blinders with people like, I'm serious.
Yes.
Because I'll say, somebody was like, Kenya, you were just like a magnet for people. Like, everybody just comes to you. I cannot help that.
Yeah.
So I think I really focus on that.
That's good.
And I if that ain't my problem. That's a you problem.
Right.
That's not a me problem.
Yeah.
Because this is who God made me to be. Yeah. God made us all to be our own individual, unique people. We are all beautifully and wonderfully made in His image. And so whoever God has called you to be that person. I'm just going to be me.
Right.
That's the only way to know to be. So I just don't, when I tell you, I keep it moving.
That's good.
God bless you.
That's good. That is so good because you'll be surprised that the traps that the enemy tries to set, that they're basically distractions.
Absolutely.
It's like, you know what, girl, don't get in no energy.
Yeah.
They're just upset at what they don't know.
Right.
It don't mean they don't like you. It's just that they don't know you.
Right.
That's the catch.
The time. To know you. One of my friends introduced me to a lady the other day. Yeah. And like as soon as I met her, I was like, this is not my people.
Why?
It was just energy. Yeah. The energy. It's big on energy.
Me too.
So I know I could be a lot. Like I know that.
No, but listen, you just got introduced to the lady. What made you say that?
I think that like one of my really good girlfriends, she said the first time she met me, she was like, oh God. I was just how I am. Yeah. And so she, just kind of like, dang.
Like blah. Yeah.
So I'm going to pray for you.
Yeah.
And if I see you again, maybe your energy, and I did Heavenly Father, whatever she's going through today, as I'm talking to her, remove whatever she is going through today. Yes. So let her have a good day. Yeah. Because it's like literally 10 o'clock. And what have you gone through at 10 o'clock in the morning that you are in a bad mood? But I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I keep it moving. There's too many people, too many good people.
Yes.
And too many people that want to receive light. I can't focus on the people that don't want to receive it.
I taught a class at the retreat. It was called Soul Wi-Fi. Yes.
Okay.
It's about understanding your connection and who's jumping on your network.
Mm.
And that you're supposed to have such a security on your network that everybody can't just connect to your network. And the ones that are connected on your network, who are they really? When I tell you it was so good.
That is
Yes,
good.
yes, it was so good. And I talked about the different types of people. It's 7 different types.
Yeah, for this. Eat it down.
It is so good. I've been tugging at the idea of making those courses available to people so they can purchase and buy them, and they'll be amazing. So, but it was so good because we also talked about it's to the point that when too many people on your network, your signal is weak.
Mm-hmm. It is.
You know, like you got these people on, but you have no idea because some people join your network to get information from you. They're not there to be productive on your network. They're here to steal information so that they can use it for their own means.
Absolutely.
And so when you said that, and I also talked about how when someone gets on your network, you got to be careful as to where they are and what interrupts your network.
Yes.
And I felt like that when you said that about that lady.
Yeah.
Like, here's her energy. She jumped on your network. You're like, whoa. This is not it. This is not the network for her. And it's good that you was able to recognize that because oftentimes those are the things we were like, oh, they're just new. I don't really know them like that. No. That was meant to happen.
Yeah.
And you were meant to acknowledge that. Your spiritual growth, your maturity, like you're far in college to be going back to elementary to try to pull someone up on a network that they can't even sustain.
Absolutely. You know what I feel like too? I feel like for me,
Yeah.
God, he just given me this spirit. Like I know, like I will, and I'm in a place in life where there's just certain people that I just sip like, I just don't want to be around them.
Yeah.
And not in a negative way, but my life and the path that God is taking me on is not a path sometimes that some people, we can be cordial, we can hang out. I love to like support you if you need. And I have a lot of friends who are like that. Like they're like, Kenny, we don't even calling you anymore because we already know you ain't going. Well, I'm glad you already know. Where am I going?
How do you know that?
Because I just know. Because one, like if you invite me enough and I say no, like here we are. And then I've just gotten to a place where I just say like, I'm just not in that season anymore. That's just not.
Yeah. Being all over the place.
I cannot be all over the place. Yeah. And when God plants something in you, you got to move.
That's so true.
That's what I love about you.
Yeah.
God plants something in you.
Oh, yeah.
And you are so powerful in that. And I'm sure that people tell you that all the time.
Thank you.
But I'm just telling you that here, just to watch you in your growth.
Yeah.
Over, I don't even know how long we've been Facebook friends.
Yeah. Since CLS. That's been 4 years? 4
or 5 years.
Yeah.
So just to even watch that growth and see, it's so inspirational.
Thank you.
And so I know that you have had to tell people, like, I can't go with you in this season. And it's not that you're being arrogant, but God can't download in you if you all over the place. We just sit still. Like,
Right.
I need to sit still for a little bit so that I can give you the download that I want for you to move forward.
Yeah. And I also learned on this journey, and what helped my journey a lot was having a spiritual coach. Every coach needs a coach.
Yes.
I would tell you that took my spiritual insight, growth, path. It took it from, I would say I was in high school. I wasn't elementary. It wasn't middle school. It was high school. It was good though.
Okay.
It's a good high school. And in my head, I might have thought I took a couple college courses.
Okay.
But when I got the spiritual coach, it took it from there to here. And also to it opened up the possibilities strongly. Like, since I was a little girl, I always knew God was bigger than the box of religion that people put him in. I always knew that. I always said it like, I don't think that's God, but okay. But the stronger I got on this path, and like I said, when I got my spiritual coach, the possibilities of, like, it's totally out of the box. God, he is so amazing. Like, trust that the gifts that he put in you, he has made us a mirror of his image.
Yeah.
When we tap in, though, because sometimes when you looking in this mirror, it's you, it ain't God.
Right.
But if you tap into the God of that he put in you, that means divorce yourself.
Yes.
Oh, so powerful.
Yes.
Oh, everything you touch turn to gold. Oh, whatever you need, you got it.
Yes.
You ain't lacking for nothing. And people be mad at that. And I'm like, listen, don't be mad at me. You know why? I teach women how to do this.
Yeah.
So don't be mad.
No.
You can do it too. You want to do it? That's what I say to them. You know? Yes. But thank you. I appreciate you recognizing that. And listen, my growth, it scares me sometimes. I call my mother up and say, Mom, oh my God, I just spoke this and it happened. She said, be careful. She said, everything that you say, she said, it's been like this since you've been a little girl. She said, God is going to back up everything you say. And I was like, whoo. I don't know. Like, I'm excited about it, but I'm like, whoo, what do I do? What do I do?
I'm like, God, where are you taking me next? What?
Right.
Okay. All right, I'm just going to be here and be still. But sometimes it's hard to receive. It's hard to receive all that he has because it's scary.
It is.
Like, it moves so fast.
Yeah.
And you have a vision.
Yeah.
You pray about it. I'm like, okay, God, if this is you,
yeah,
then okay.
Yeah.
And so I tell people, oh, like, you got to be bold and don't be afraid.
You can't be afraid.
You cannot be afraid. Actually,
Say that again. Say that again.
Listen, you cannot be afraid. Be bold and ask God for you. It's you. Well, I remember I went to the retreat. I went to a retreat in March.
Yeah.
And we were going to Paris. We went to Paris in April. We were going to Africa. We done like a few other trips.
Yeah.
And so my coworkers were like, you want to go on this retreat with me? It was like last minute. And I was like, I really want to. But I'm like, I really can't. Like, I could afford, but responsible. The responsible to do it. Yeah. So I said, I'm going to go home and I'm going to pray about it. I'm talking to John about it.
Okay.
So when I was like, John, will go on this retreat. He's like, how much? It was like $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, girl, we're going to Paris next month, Africa. You got a whole 50th birthday weekend planned for 2 days.
Yes.
This is not priority. I was like, okay. I was like, I'm going to pray about it. But I really think I'm going to go.
Yeah.
And he said, how? I said, I don't know. Right. But I'm going.
Yeah.
So I go to work the next morning. And our coworker says, so Kenya, what did John say? I was like, I mean, really, I can't afford it, but I think I'm going. Like, I don't know. So she was like, well, just fundraise for it. I said, girl, nobody is paying for me to go on a spiritual retreat. They're not doing that. Yes. A mission trip, but if I call my friends and say, but she was like, well, my friends do it. We are not the same.
Not the same.
We're not the same.
Yes.
So we go into our Tuesday meeting and we do our devotion and prayer. And does anybody have any prayer requests? I was like, well, I do.
Yeah.
I want to go to Refuge with Hannah, but I really can't afford it. I mean, I could afford it, but it would be responsible. And so I said, but I really believe that God's going to have me go. And so my executive director said, oh, you're going to go. I said, oh, I know. I don't know how I'm going. I'm sitting at my desk. An hour later, she calls me. She says, hey, come to my office. I said, okay. So I go in there.
Yeah.
And she says, I need your flight information. I was like, for what? Like, you're not our travel person for work. Like, why do you need it? She says to me,
yeah,
you said you couldn't fundraise. But you didn't tell me that I couldn't find it.
Wow. Look at that. That was good. All day. All day.
Right.
Okay.
If it's for him, God, okay.
You're the best guy, right? When God goes before you.
He goes before me.
He goes before you.
He knew that I needed it.
Yes.
I needed that. Like, I needed it so bad.
Yeah.
And he knew I needed it.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, I don't know how I'm going.
But you're going.
I know.
It worked.
And it was the best.
That's so good. And listen, women need to hear these type of stories. I really feel like that.
Girl, I could do a whole podcast.
You got one. Let's talk about that.
Yes. Coffee with Kenya.
Coffee with Kenya. So tell us about the purpose of the podcast, all the things.
Well, you pushed me.
Good. Yay. I can't wait.
It's been on I changed my Instagram to Coffee with Kenya 2 years ago.
This.
And been sitting on it. Fear, all the things. Like God, like Howard, everything.
Yeah.
And when you messaged me, I was already working on it in the background.
Yeah.
So when you sent it, I was like, okay, God, like I have literally
I hear
no
it.
excuse now.
Yeah.
But I love coffee.
Yeah.
Love coffee.
Yeah.
And so I go to coffee shops and strike up the most, even when I'm trying not to talk to people with either big headsets, AirPods, whatever.
Yeah.
People talk to me.
Nice.
And so I have these conversations.
Yeah.
So one of my friends said, you should start a podcast, Coffee with Kenya. Just talk to these random people. They're not random people. They are people with a purpose.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, they have a story. And if I'm that light for the day, let it, but share their story with you.
Yeah.
Share your story.
So is it going to be like a live outside type of podcast with the Coffee with Kenya, or are you going to do like a studio? Like, tell me about the setting.
Like a studio.
Okay.
So some of them I'll do in my house.
Okay.
We have a studio space set up at my office. So God works. I was stressed about like a studio. Yeah. And they were like, you can just use this space right here. Okay.
That's good. That's good.
So that worked out. And so it will be, I'm interviewing very interesting, like just literally everyday people that just have a story, that just want to share their story.
Yeah.
And then, so that would be in studio. Okay. And then I will be out in coffee shops with my little microphone, like you said. Yeah. Tell me your story. Yeah. So I'll be doing that too. So those will be shorter. Just
short reels,
yeah, short reels, and then I'll just be sitting down.
So excited for you, and that's amazing because I feel like it's gonna be a lot of doors that's gonna open up from that. I do. I feel like you're gonna get some opportunities you never would have thought, for real. And I'm gonna help you, whatever it is. I'm gonna make sure you sharp, polish, all the things. Because I don't want you to be, listen, you already got the light, so I ain't got to worry about that. You know, that's the hardest part, making sure you stay connected and tapping into your authentic self. Because people out here can make you and shape you to what they want you to be. Yes. But as long as you have that and you're connected to God and Source, He's going to bless everything. And the fact that you're in my path, I can't help but bless you. So I'm going to definitely work with you and make sure you got what you need. I always like to close 225 out with a 225 moment. Yes. Because I actually got the whole idea of 225 from a segment I did for Manifestation Circle a year ago. And the segment went like this. I taught on Joel 225, where God said He'll restore the years that the locust has eaten. And I walked that out. It was so good. And at the end of it, I said, I want you to set your alarms at 225 of the day. Every day. And whatever it is at that moment, just believe that God will restore everything that you need, right? So the ladies put the restoration reminders in, and we start seeing testimonies come in every week. I was in the midst of work and I stopped and at 225 of the day, I just had that moment and God just did it. I just felt it. My day went smooth. I was able to really knock this meeting out. Or it could be a business session that they was getting ready to go do a contract with. The contract worked in my favor. It was at 225. It was just a lot of good testimonies from 225. Now, mind you, this is just a segment. This is a segment that I just taught. And I do it called Manifestation Talks. Right. Uh-huh. So a girlfriend arrested me and said, you got to do a public podcast. And I was like, okay, what made you say that? I was in the midst of eating devil eggs and drinks. Child, we was chopping it up. Tell a little nice little girl time. And I said, what made you say that? I said, because I know I need to do that, but I was sitting there with her like, I don't know how. You know what I mean? And so she sat there and she said, I'm going to help you. She said, next week, I need you to tell me your availability, and we're going to do a whole day. We did a whole day, right? So in the midst of that, I kept thinking like, oh my God, like I really got to do it now because somebody's holding me accountable, you know? And I don't want to not show up for me when God has given me somebody to walk it out with me, you know? So now I have no excuse. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking like, God, what am I going to name this podcast? I don't even know, you know? Like I didn't know a lot. Like I was sitting there like, I don't know, you know? And something just hit me and said, 225 moments.
It's so good.
Like you just taught it. You saw it work. Give that to the people. So I would just say to you, what is your 225 moment that you would tell the audience as to what is that restoration point where God will restore the years that the locust has eaten? What could you give them as a takeaway for that 225 moment?
Oh, that's such a good question. I just think that we have to, one, walk in our authentic self and be true to who we are.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of times we run from who we are because of fear and uncertainty. And when you're able to be authentically who you are with God, He will open doors and opportunities for you that will blow your mind. And there'll be moments that you'll just look back and be like, God, there's no one that could have done this.
But you.
But you. Literally no one could have done this but you. But it's being authentic, being you, like just being authentic to absolutely who you are. Because like I said before, nobody can do you but you.
That's right.
And then also writing down and having that conversation. This is where I see myself in 5 years. This is where I see myself in 10 years, 20. It might be 5 years. This is where I see myself next week.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of times people don't realize literally a day, a week can change your life.
Yeah.
But sometimes we're just running to try and get to the end of the day. And it's hard. And they don't even see the end of the day. I always say 1 moment, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day at a time.
Yeah.
That's how you move through life. Because you do not know what God is going to do tomorrow.
Right.
So embrace today. Walk in it. Because there's always the next day.
That's good. That's good. Well, thank you. Thank you again for being here, for taking the time to share all these beautiful nuggets and stories. I pray that this episode has blessed you. And I would just ask you, if it did, share it. Send it to a friend, send it to a loved one. It could be the moment that they need to push them through their day. And I would tell you, you can always find us wherever you listen to your podcast. It is iHeartRadio, YouTube, Spotify. We're there. 225 Moments with me, MNicole. And thank you so much for watching.
225 moments where his glory shines. Yeah.